Hello, everyone. Dakota from Dakota's Den. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing well. I had a great day today. I had to go into the city. It's so cold and so windy here. It was so beautiful last week, and now it's cold, and my hair was blowing. My car almost blew off the bridge. I mean, it was just terrible. But it's good to be back. It's good to be back. Listen, I wanted to come and talk to you about a few things. I want to talk about Will Smith, Terrence Howard, and Diddy. And also, I want to talk about tariffs. Hmm. A lot of, I'm just thinking, you know what? I don't want to dilute this video with these guys. I'm just going to talk about tariffs, and then we're going to come back with another video with Will, Diddy, and Terrence Howard. And I'm sorry because I love me some Terrence Howard, but I want to talk about tariffs with you guys right now because a lot of people don't know the origin of tariffs. And tariffs, we're there in the news right now. We got Trump and Canada and Mexico and China and South Korea and Elon Musk cyber trucks. We got 100% here, 34% there, and you can't hide it, okay? Unless you live under a bridge, you don't know you know about the tariffs. Um, and it's really scary. It's really scary because things are going to go up so high for us people. Things are going to go up so high to us. So, what I want to suggest to you is don't buy any big items. Don't buy any cars. Don't buy any homes. Find out where your local food pantries are because at the food pantry, you can get free fruits, vegetables, milk, cheese. You can get diapers for babies. You can get dog food for your dogs. You can get peanut butter, you can get canned goods, you can get chicken. The fish is, I wouldn't want the fish, but you can get cakes and pies. You can get a whole variety of things at the food pantries for free. And listen, if the things that you don't want, you just throw away. A lot of people are like, "Oh no, I'm not going there. That's for people. That's beneath me." But you get some great things at the pantries. And the way that the food prices are, and everything, the food prices, the car prices, the cell phone prices, the computer, even cases of water is going to go up, okay? So I'm just trying to give you guys some information. But let's talk, give you a little bit of background on what tariffs are. Okay, but first, you guys know that there was a huge protest throughout the United States as well as other countries, even in Canada. There was a huge protest about the current administration and the tariffs and the Social Security and the Medicare. Everybody's scared. Medicaid, uh, um, food for children. Everybody is scared about what's happening. So there was a huge protest. DC, Philadelphia, Chicago, New York, Illinois, and that's just to name a few places. I really like the computer. The camera's great. And there was approximately, they said 600,000 people that were there. And then I heard about it might be 1 million people that were at the protest. But it was a lot of people at the protest. And the thing is, it wasn't just Democrats at the protest. There were Democrats as well as Republicans. Yes, you saw a lot of mega hats at the protest. So people are really scared because they're worried about their Medicare, Medicaid too, but Medicare is for older people. So they're worried about their Medicare, and especially they're worried about their Social Security. They are really worried about that. And I'm telling you what I think personally, if Social Security goes away, those blue states are going to drag Trump down the road by his hair. They are because people get really upset when you mess with their money, especially when it's the only source of income that they have. So, actually, if anything, this protest, it kind of woke up. It woke the Democrats up because it seemed like the Democrats were just just laying in their coffins with their hands folded in front of them. It just seems like they were in culture shock, or should I say, political shock. Shock. But I don't know. I know right now the Democrats do not control the Senate, the House, the Supreme Court. They don't control anything. But it seems like they are waking up. I know you guys heard about Cory Booker's filibuster, where he stood and talked for 25 hours. 25 hours without going to the bathroom. That is not possible for me. I take my hat off to him just for that alone. Uh, but like I said, Terrence Howard, sweetheart, we're gonna talk about you later, okay? So let me just move him out the way. As much as I love him, Will Smith and Diddy, I don't love so much. Ever since Will Smith smacked Chris Rock, I don't know. I just kind of like lost respect for him. But anyway, I digress. So things are really getting scary out here. Uh, Canada is talking about cutting our electricity off because we a lot of one of our suppliers of electricity is Canada. Get your candles ready. Summer's coming. It's going to be hot. Listen, they're going to have to do something because I can't even imagine. Babies need their milk. Baby needs formula. Older people have their insulin. All that stuff goes into the refrigerator. It's just going to be a trickle down bad situation. So let's pray. Let's pray that this regime can get it together and at least get us back to some kind of normalcy. And I know things are going to get worse before they get better. So I just don't know what to say. I can talk and talk until I'm blue in the face, but it's just bad. It's just bad. I'm really scared. I really am. I'm not comfortable with the situation. I'm not comfortable. But anyway, let's pray that some kind of negotiations go on with with Trump and Musk and Canada and Greenland and everybody else that's in South Korea and China and everybody else that's involved. Okay, so I just wanted to tell you about tariffs. Everybody is now scared of the word tariff. Don't be scared of the word tariff. Kind of, sort of. Well, there's two kinds of tariffs, okay? Well, there's two ways that tariffs can be used. There's soft power and there's hard power. So right now I'm going to tell you what the hard power is because that's kind of what's going on right now in the political world between America, Canada, China, and all the other the places where the penguins are, all the other places. Okay, listen, this is hard power, and this is what tariffs are being used for today, April 8th, 2025. Hard power refers to the use of coercive, to coerce someone. Coercive means such as military force or economic sanctions by an entity to influence the behavior or interest of another. It involves tangible threats, punitive action, utilizing resources, military strength, economic prowess, and political leverage to induce compliance or obedience. And that is what today, April 8th, 2025, that is what tariffs are being used for. But that's not what they were supposed to be used for. That's not the origin and the thought process of tariffs when they were first introduced to the world. A tariff is a good thing when it's used correctly, when it's used for soft power. Soft power. Now let me read to you the definition of tariff when you're using it for soft power. For goodness. Soft power is a term coined by political scientist Joseph Nye to describe the ability of a country to attract and co-op. Co-op means come, I want you. Co-op rather than coerce using force or money as a means of persuasion. It involves shaping and preferences of others through appeal and attraction. Utilizing aspects of culture, media, and foreign policy. So what that means is, say for instance, you have United States and you have Canada. Say that the United States imposed tariffs on Canada's imports, but the tariffs were just small amounts of money. Well, relatively speaking, small amounts of money, just a little bit of tariff, because you got to charge them something, just a little bit. And Canada would say, oh, America, you're so kind. You're giving us these small tariffs. We love you. We love your culture. We love your food. Our teenagers, they love your streetwear. Oh, and your musicians, oh, they're more than welcome to come to Canada and perform for us. Your professional sports figures, LeBron James and Allen Iverson, or whoever plays basketball now. Let them come. Let them come and play with us. We love you guys. We love you guys because you're so kind. You gave us those small tariffs. And as a matter of fact, since you're so kind and since we love you so much, we want you to come tour our company. And when we have to give you a loan or electricity or whatever we need to give you, we're going to give you a low interest rate because we love you. That is soft power, and that is what tariffs were initially meant to be. That's how they were initially meant to be utilized. Not with blunt force. Take this 100% tariff and get the hell out of my face. Musk, 100% tariff on your Cybertrucks. No, 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 no. That's not how it was meant to be. So, with all that being said, I just felt like I wanted to come and tell you guys that tariffs are not a bad thing when they're used correctly. A lot of people don't know that. So now that you know the origin of a tariff, maybe that can help. Maybe that can help you with your, I won't say fight, with your um, helping as a collective, us Americans as a collective. We all have to make sure that America gets back to where it was. So now, when you hear the word tariff, you'll know, well, it's a good thing. We don't have to take away all the tariffs. No, that would be ass backwards. It's a good thing when it's used for soft power. And another thing I want to say is for all of you black people, like myself, for all of you black people who think that no white people, this is not our fight. We are out here we're resting. We have fought for decades and you voted for Trump, so we're going to leave it to you to deal with Trump. No, 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 black people. Listen, that is not how you should feel. You know the guy who the young man, I feel so sorry for him. The hairdresser, the gay hairdresser who was snatched on the street. You know what? Don't think it can't be you. Just because you're sitting home eating popcorn, watching the protest, but you know what? I did see black people out there, and I I just don't know how, if you're capable, how you can just sit back and say, oh, no, 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 white people, this is your fight. Don't look at us. No, no. America belongs to everyone. It does not, except for the American Indians and a few Asians, they really own America. But for all intents and purposes, for the conversation, it belongs to all of us. Okay? Hungry stomachs don't discriminate. A black stomach gets hungry just like a white stomach gets hungry. All right? So take that thought out of your mind. Oh, no, no, no. White people, you're the ones who have to deal with America. We all live here, honey. We all live here. And we all have to be comfortable. And we all have to eat. And we all need electricity. I don't know who started that TikTok. Don't go out there, black people. Da, da, da. We all live here and we all have to take care of this situation together. We all have to help each other. Everybody needs help. I don't care who you are. Everybody needs help. As a single person, as a collective, We just do. Okay, so that is my video for today. So I hope I helped you guys understand that a tariff is not a bad thing. A tariff is a good thing when it's used for its original purpose, which is, for lack of better words, love, respect, and fun. Love, respect, and fun. That's why Canada and America used to have that bond. We used to be the best allies ever. So it makes sense, right? Okay, everybody. I want everybody to have a fabulous night. I hope I taught you something today. I want you to take what I gave you, use it, apply it when you are fighting for your rights and fighting for everybody's rights, America's rights. So I want everybody to have a good night, and I'm glad I got that video in. So I'm just gonna shut this one down, and I'm going straight into my man Terrence Howard. So you want to check out that video as well. All right, everybody, have a great night, and I will talk to you later. Oh, and please remember, share, like, and subscribe. You guys know I'm a new channel trying to grow. All right, everybody, have a great night, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.